Turn me up in the headphones. Yeah. Yeah. Busy. Let's get into it.
Peace, love, and happiness, so I can grab the piece. Start wildin' and clapping shit. Running with the rock in the jungle before Jumanji, nigga. Knobs come to not get low. Be hard to find me, nigga. Back talk, depending on the size. There's levels, my guys. Call me a clown and have my 2 cents. Show you my penny wise. You and me, mano, we mono. Gangsta, we gon' see. Call the Uber, bring me to you. Now this is Uber Eats. Serve a play to get served, boy. I'll send the word, boy. Your youth start to shoot, work it back like you heard, old boy. That's a personal conversation between the guys. Looking at Diddy like who ordered lobster with side of fries. Still ghetto, you still feel the way. We still handle our problems with the steel or metal. Real settle, Henny in your face still.
What up? What's going on? It's your boy DJ Duya. And I got Coach Drew in the building. This is Trendy Debates.
Duya, what's up, man? What's going on?
Yeah, so what's going on, Drew?
Ready to get it on Sunday. Football, another day of football. Yesterday was good with the college games. Ready for the pro games.
Yeah, man. What did you think about that Alabama and Georgia last night?
Alabama, that was a good win on the road. Definitely a good win on the road. I thought Kirby probably should have kicked that field goal at the end, but I don't knock him for going for it at 4th and goal that late in the game. Alabama was able to make the stop, you know what I mean? But that was definitely a good road win for Bama.
It's so crazy to see these coaches change the philosophies now with the going for it on 4th down. I mean, when we was growing up, Parcells and Joe Gibbs and these guys and Bobby Bowens and Paterno, they would have never went for it on 4th down, bro.
No, and I would have probably been like, I would probably kick the field goal, trusting my defense, and hopefully get some stops.
Yeah,
and then you know what I mean, try to. But I don't knock him for doing that, but I personally wouldn't do it. I would have probably kicked the field goal.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I would have kicked the field goal too. I think that I had a debate kind of with my uncle because I was saying like, I think the coaches should go for 2 every time, right? Because I just think that you got the way the offense is set up nowadays. You got way of a better chance to get that 2. And if you could get 3 of those, that's an extra touchdown.
Pretty much, yeah, that makes sense.
If you lose, and let's say if you miss one and you get one, it's even. You know what I'm saying? So the percentages really is in your favor more to just go for it. But I
never thought of it like that, but that is a good idea. That does make sense. You know.
Oh shoot, my light. Oh no. Turn this on. My light there.
No,
yeah, so that's how I feel on that tip. But let's get right into this Kansas City. This is gonna be the game of the day, I feel, or going into it. We got Kansas City Chiefs 1-2 versus the Baltimore Ravens, which is 1-2, and then we got this Pittsburgh Steelers game going on right now in Ireland with the Vikings. So the Steelers was up 14-3 the last time I checked. I'm not sure what the score is right now. I'm gonna check right now. It's 21-6 right now.
Right.
So if the Steelers, yeah, my boy wants to join in.
That Steelers Viking DK Metcalf.
Yeah, my son was immediately. My son was saying that. He was like, "Yo, DK's going crazy."
Yeah, he went. He broke from one for about maybe 60, 65. And I like the way Pittsburgh is using them. They're just not throwing the ball to him deep down the field. They're putting him in the slot.
Right.
Or one in the slot, he broke one. So that was, I like the way they're using him. He hasn't been usually like that in the past. So
yeah, he really.
That one was 80 yards. He had an 80-yard. He caught it and took it to the house. 80 yards.
Like I was saying to my son, I was like, "Yo, he's so iffy. Sometimes he could be the best receiver in the league, or he could just kind of not show up. You know what I mean?"
Right. Right. That consistency issue's been, but a lot of the times, you know, he's kind of not easy to cover. But if you're just going downfield,
Right.
all the time, that's kind of easy to game plan against.
That's true. Nah, that's definitely true. So going into this game, like I said, the Kansas City Chiefs 1-2, Baltimore Ravens 1-2. With the Steelers being up so much, anything can still happen in that game. The Chargers being 3-0, it's real important for one of these teams to win this game, man. So, which team would you give the edge to? The Kansas City Chiefs are at home, and Baltimore's coming off a tough loss to Detroit.
Well, I think Baltimore has looked better than the Chiefs so far in these 3 games. They both 1-2. The Ravens have been looking. They look better out on the field than Kansas City has looked. So I like Baltimore to win this game.
Do you?
Yeah, I do like them to win it. I know it's gonna be tough, but I just expect Derrick Henry to run crazy today, and I expect Lamar to have a heck of a game. I think it's gonna be close. Kansas City, they normally don't lose at home, but these last 3 weeks has been a struggle. They didn't play well against the Giants, but they made enough plays to win that game.
Right.
But I like Baltimore in this game. This is a crucial game, and I think Baltimore pulls this one out.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say Kansas City, so I was going to go with Baltimore. But I definitely agree with you, bro. I feel like the Ravens are going to pull this game out. Pause. It's going to be. Got my boy Lou in the building. What's good, man?
Yeah, man.
So Lou was like kind of the first person that I ever kind of did this show with.
Okay.
Looking back at my going back in my archives, and we did a live just doing the sports debate, and then I kind of brought the idea to Busy, and we formatted it and put a name to it and everything. But Lou was one of the first people that I did the show with, so yeah.
Man, happy to be here. I didn't really know that. We've been doing this show for 35 years. So
right.
Yeah,
exactly.
the show caught up to us, really. I mean, I didn't know that though. But yeah, I've been watching you for a minute. I never really joined, but I just had this urge to join just now. So I'm happy to be here. Drew, what up?
All right. So we were just talking about the first game of on our slate today, really. Well, it's the Sunday night game, right, Drew? It's the Sunday night game?
It's a 4 o'clock game.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. So it's the Kansas City Chiefs going up against the Baltimore Ravens. Kansas City Chiefs are 1-2, Baltimore Ravens as well. It's a big game for both teams. What do you think? Who do you think the game means more to win this matchup?
The game means more to Baltimore.
Okay.
Reason being is because Kansas City is just known to kind of get themselves out of trenches a little bit more. I think the expectations for Baltimore, my expectations for Baltimore are chip. I want to tell you that that the Niners are going to win, right? Because I'm biased. We'll get to that later, right?
Right, we get there.
But I believe based off of my eye test, I believe based off of history, I believe based off of the statistics, I believe based off of the bull and all the ish and all the things that are unforeseeable and all the uncontrollables. I had Baltimore this year. Why not? But at this stage, it's like with Kansas City, I feel like Kansas City they've done so much and they've kind of gone to the spot and they've gone to that end game so many different times in so many different facets, so many different ways that I don't think any of us are really, truly surprised to see where they're at right now. I don't think there's too many football heads out there that are counting out the Chiefs in any way at this point. So the expectations for Baltimore were so high that them being in the position where they're at right now, granted they lost a banger to Buffalo, they really need to be on the dominating side of a 4-0 rather than we eked out 2 games and we're 2-2. You know what I'm saying? So with I believe that's the record. They're 1-3 or 2-2 right now.
1 and 2.
1-2. Right. So with a win, they become 2-2. That's my point. And for anybody to think that the Ravens are a 500 team at this stage of the season is just that's heavy for me. So the idea that they need to get out of that situation is much more it's much more important for them than the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to be there. They'll probably go on a 2 kind of 6-game run where they go 6-0 twice or some shit like that, and they'll be right back in it. But I think it's the Ravens that have more.
So we
But
just
they ain't been playing. They ain't been playing. I mean, you basing that off the past teams, but they haven't been playing well like that to think that they can make. I mean, they can probably do that, but they haven't shown flashes. I think this game is crucial for both teams because
For sure.
he hasn't played at a high level like that we're accustomed to seeing them play. You know what I mean? So it's interesting to see how they play. I think the Ravens will win, but you want to see the Chiefs. Because I can see, I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs get blown out. You know, but and I don't see that happening, but I wouldn't be surprised. They just haven't been playing well. They didn't play well against the Giants. They just made enough.
They really didn't play well against the Giants.
It's crucial for them to since that Super Bowl, they seem like they just kind of hasn't been the same. They wasn't really when they pulled out a lot of games last year. A lot of the games they won were like 1 possession games, the final minute kind of thing. So you're seeing that trend kind of go down. Like they're not the same team, but I don't see a six. But you never know. You know, with Mahomes, they got the pieces to do that. But I like the Ravens definitely. I think for both teams, this game is really important for both of them.
All right, so we got our number 1 Ravens fan, Christy, in the building. She just joined. Okay.
Hello, guys.
How you doing, Christy? What's up?
Hello.
So Chris, we was just talking about your team.
I heard
the Ravens and the Chiefs matchup. So we all know about your theories and Roger Goodell and what he don't want Lamar. He don't want a black face to be the guy in the league and all this. So we're just giving everybody, your breakdown. But so how do you think it's going to go today with the Chiefs?
So Isaiah Likely's back, and I believe I just heard Chris Jones is out because his grandmother died, the DT. So in reality, Ravens should win, right? But, this whole saga with Lamar Mahomes, and we're 0-3 in Arrowhead, and, John Harbaugh hasn't won in Arrowhead since 2021, and, our defense sucks. So the only way we're going to lose this game is if defense lets Mahomes ball out, right? And let's be honest, Mahomes can ball out. So if our defense does not, our offense will show up. Lamar will show up. Likely's back. Likely's going to have that momentum. Don't forget, Likely's the one last Ravens-Chiefs game that whole toe thing that happened, right? So he'll ball out. Andrew's got his momentum back. Derrick Henry now has points to prove. Is it his age? Is it, what's causing Henry for these fumbles, right? And I think that I told you there might be a running back switch up today. I believe Ali is going to ball out. I think they're gonna switch it up today. I think that they're gonna do things like they saw from that Lions game. We're having plays thrown on us that we've never seen before. People are starting to pick up John Harbaugh's play calls. Give it to Henry, throw to Bateman. Give it to Flowers. Lamar. I think Lamar's for an anytime touchdown today. Lamar always has a touchdown against the Chiefs.
I said that earlier today.
Okay. I think Lamar is getting fed up. Like, he cannot be on both sides.
Right.
And I think that this game is crucial for us. Steelers are about to win. Steelers are on top of the division right now.
I know but it's also crucial.
We were never, it's crucial for Kansas City too, but we were never in the position where we are now. We don't have Joe Burrow in the league right now. This is where we should be running right now.
Right. And they're still 2-1. And if they could stay level, because he's going to come back. I think he's going to come back week 7 or 8.
Joe Burrow's out for 3 months.
Is he out for 3 months?
Yeah, that's why I sold my Thanksgiving ticket.
Oh, okay. So, but he could still come back though. If they can,
I don't know.
If they can,
honestly, if we lose today, I promise you, Dua, If we lose today, I'm selling my Miami ticket. I'm not going to Miami.
You shouldn't go to that one anyway.
Give it to me. I might pull up out there. I go to Miami.
I'm going to the Miami. Well, the reason why I was going to the Miami game, I told you I have this football thing that you scratch all the stadiums off of, right?
Oh
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
want
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
I've been to M&T Bank 30,000 times, so I want to go to different stadiums. Plus,
Right.
I like to talk shit. How it looks, I talk shit to a Ravens fan, right? So I go to all these other games because it's more fun. That Bills game was a great game. And people
Yeah.
also got to realize, are we losing because we suck or we're losing because of the opponents on us? Look, the Bills game we lost by 1 point because of calls, right? The Lions game we lost, we had two major players out. Matabuke is a huge
He's a big,
part of our defense.
definitely,
We just put him on
definitely.
IR as of last night.
Wow.
I told you that neck injury is career ending.
Wow. Yeah, no, you did say that. What's
And
the
Kyle Van Noy is
yeah, I was
who
gonna say what's
protects
up with
Lamar.
Van Noy?
The number one important thing on an offense is protect your quarterback. Lamar is the least one with the ball in his pocket. If Lamar had time, he would be throwing the ball, right? Lamar doesn't have time because no one fucking protects this man.
He do hold on to the ball a lot too,
We
though.
We
Yeah.
should not have 7 sacks. No.
And yeah, but that
Some
was
of that is
not
something
his fault
it's
though.
a blend of both. You know, you gotta get the ball at your hand at least 5 to 7 seconds.
But just because I'm coming on late, I do want to say something. I think the upset today is going to be the Bucks are going to win against the Eagles.
Okay. All right. So I got this. This was kind of our debate, our main debate of the day. So as of this year,
Come on, look at this.
Patrick Mahomes, he's pretty much heralded as the best quarterback in the NFL, but Lamar Jackson has been statistically probably the best player in the NFL.
It's Roger Goodell.
Is the MVP.
It's Roger Goodell does not want Lamar. Lewis, I don't know. We've never had a show together, but I have a huge theory. So I've been sports betting since I was 13 years old. I'm a diehard Ravens fan. I go to a lot of games. As one part of my brain, though, I do see a lot of betting stuff. I see a lot of Vegas calls. I see a lot of shit. Last year, I knew we were losing against the Bills. Everyone kept saying why. Josh Allen was the only one to beat Mahomes during the regular season, correct? So what they wanted was Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes again so that it could be Patrick Mahomes wins when it counts. I originally think the Mahomes was supposed to win the Super Bowl, but there were so many different things that started happening with the refs where Troy Aikman on live said, what the fuck is going on, right? So now they had to switch it up. Now Eagles won, right? Because how can this great team, you know, the defense wins championships, right? Defense Eagles won that championship. I don't want to hear about this tush push Jalen Hurts bullshit, whatever. I think that part of the football thing is scripted. As a fan, you don't want to believe it, but as a realistic bettor, you do want to you do see things. I think that they don't want Lamar to be the face of NFL because of his background, where he's from, the ghetto.
See, Goodell.
Oh,
Goodell's at work again.
There he is.
Every time.
Every
Every fucking time. It's almost phone's fucking rigged, I swear. And you know, I think that right now, look at the Bills schedule. They set it up for the Bills to go. They did.
Yeah, I mean the Bills definitely do have a favorable schedule, but it also helps them being in the NFC East. I mean AFC East, where the teams just aren't that great. You know what I mean?
You know, and I do feel like if Lamar was in the NFC, we would have won already. He would have won. I'm a Ravens fan. I'm a Lamar lover, but I'm a Ravens fan. But I feel like Lamar would have got his ring. And I feel like if something doesn't happen this year, a huge change is going to happen. Whether it's the coach, I don't see Lamar leaving Baltimore, but something big is going to happen.
So I mean, just go ahead. I'm gonna go with you, Lou. This we're just going off of this season alone through 4 weeks. Who do you think is the better quarterback
Of the two going after these 4 weeks?
Yeah,
Lamar Jackson.
Okay,
Bro, that's not even a question. So here's what I want to address based off of what Christy has shared and some things that you and I have gone back and forth about with Lamar for years, bro. I always thought that Lamar Jackson was like a Madden character, right?
Right.
a bit of an anomaly when it comes to like playing football with the football in his hand, right? Because we have only seen one player, maybe 1.5 players that even resemble what Lamar looks like, what Lamar represents on the football field. So for me, it was always a gimmick up until I watched I've been watching Lamar for years, don't get it twisted, but I don't watch him like you watch him, and I don't watch him like I watch the Niners play. I don't watch him like other things. Like I said, it was always a gimmick for me. When I watched him play against Buffalo, that dude was making passes that the best quarterbacks in the history of the NFL used to make. So for me, when it was a gimmick with Lamar, it was always like, this dude is just a one-trick pony. And although I wanted him to get better, I was always agreeing with what the public was saying, what the media was saying about him, about how he's not a quarterback. He's just a dude that runs around with the ball, blah, blah, blah. He's a character back there. Then in the Buffalo game, I'm like, yo, this dude is making like legendary throws with his arm. And he's controlling the game. They didn't lose the game because of him. They lost the game because of a couple plays. And spectators like us see the wins and the loss, right?
Right.
So if a couple plays go a couple different ways, the whole outcome of history has changed. We shouldn't be sitting. That's why I'm saying that the Ravens have more to lose, because the Ravens were a couple plays away from being 3-0. And they're a few plays away now from being 1-2. So it's crazy because I'm gonna get back to the skill set of Lamar. Lamar was leading that game. He was making passes that he needed to make. He was breaking pressures that he was getting pressured. He's breaking those. He's making the right reads. I'm like, this dude is doing everything that we expect from like a quarterback. Now, taking it at the next level, he was doing things in the manner of quarterbacks at the highest level. He was Tom Brady in those drives. And then Derrick Henry fumbled the ball. When they go back to the Mark Andrews slip up in the game last year, in the playoff game last year, yo, Lamar, that ball was on point. Dude dropped
Wait, hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, but this is what I'm saying. Is it these plays or is something being scripted?
Here you go.
Andrews dropping that ball. No one were to tell me that someone, some way, somehow, some way, that motherfucker got paid to drop that ball, because that's what cost us the game. We're not losing because we're being outplayed. Lions game, we got outplayed a little. Yes. Bills game, we should have went for it the fourth. The missed field goal, the fumble, those shits look way too something's going on. That's why you cannot say it's Lamar Jackson stats. Everything Lamar Jackson's doing is getting us to these calls. It's something that's going wrong that it doesn't make sense. Andrews was the number one tight end. They kept talking about that. Now he drops the ball. Lamar didn't throw any interceptions. Now he threw an interception.
Okay, let me address this, please, because I'm with you on this. Here's the thing. This is where I get caught up as a human being on earth. The NFL is an entertainment league, yet I'm a fan of the players and I'm a fan of the product. So I've been biased towards this sport or this entertainment league for the last 35 years, okay? Now, I'm in a stage where I'm shaking off my bias and learning how to understand how this thing truly operates. And I'm caught in a spectrum between these being the highest level athletes of the world who are actually doing real shit, performing real product, versus an entertainment company that has hired said athletes to fulfill a product. So you and I believe many other people are caught up in the space between, do we look at this as everything we want sports to be as a human product, and we believe in these athletes and we believe in the product itself? Or do we want to buy into the idea, which we are, that this is an entertainment league and we have absolutely no idea what we're talking about? Because I can watch a team for 30 years. She could watch her Ravens. She knows a lot about the Ravens by eye test, but then she's struggling to understand, how is it not starting to correlate? Why is it not adding up to wins? And why is it not adding up to championships, no less? And is it because of what we're talking about here? Is it because of stats, 1,100 versus 1048? Are we talking about politics? Are we talking about money? Are we talking about what? Are we talking about corruption? Because it's not always the best team that wins the Super Bowl. It's not always the best team that wins the finals. It's the team that I can't say that they want. It's a team that makes sense to the economy overall. It's a team that makes sense to the entertainment platform. It's a team that makes sense to the economical platform. It's a team that makes sense to the political platform. That's my opinion. But I'm caught up in the fact that this guy runs fast and this guy throws the ball really far. And this team has a certain set of plays and this team has a record and this team has a history and a franchise behind it. So I do think that the shit is completely not scripted, like she said, because how can one part be scripted and not all be scripted? I think it's completely scripted. And my personal dilemma is that I'm struggling to understand whether or not I even want to support the shit anymore. Because I put my passion into this shit. For what?
That's
For
how I feel.
some office to make a decision that such and such Detroit's going to win it this year because we think that it's going to make everybody happy and we're going to try to revitalize Detroit behind it. Blah blah blah.
I don't think it's about who's going to make it happy. My thing is, and it's taking the love away for the game. I'm friends with NFL players where I call them and I'm like, you're to tell me, and like I've said before, some say, Christy, it's not how you say it. I think it's where is the money. Now that NFL bought into the betting business, now that people could bet, but then it's like, damn, like these players look so upset on the sideline. Like if they knew this was going to happen, why do they get so upset? And am I spending thousands of dollars on tickets to watch an actor? Am I spending all this money? I have them tattooed on me, Lewis. Like, it's taking the love away for the game because of this money shit, because of Vegas, because of these sports betting. Look at the odds. Oh, the team was Vegas has them for 41.5. Now they win by 41 because of a missed field goal.
That'd be the craziest part.
Where does Vegas get all their money from? If you start looking, but then what happens is, okay, now you win a couple, now you lose a couple. It's all a fugazi, right? So now it's like Derrick Henry and Lamar had tension last week, and Lamar loves Derrick. He's the one who told the EDC to go after Derrick Henry. So it's like, damn, like, is this shit supposed to go this way? Or, like that Bills game. I kept saying something was weird. Like, I saw things that they don't show you on TV because I went back and watched it on TV. They don't show you the refs talking to Josh Allen on the sideline for 10 minutes. They don't show you the refs going to the opposite coach and showing that there's a lot of ref shit going on that people don't see unless you're at that game. And I was right behind their sideline at the game. And I kept seeing things like, wait a minute, then the refs are showing Josh Allen something. And I'm like, refs don't have the call books. Refs don't have playbooks. What is really going on? Why is it where Troy Aikman, a sports commentator, said, what is going on right now?
Yo, wait, hold on. We went into a whole different direction. Drew, get us back on track, man. Who's the better?
That conversation is crazy. You know what? I'm real cool with my guy. My guy Jeremy Mincy. I went to school with. I went to JUCO with. He played in the NFL for 10 years.
Okay.
We need to get him on this show.
Okay.
And have his take on this. You know what I mean? All I'm gonna say, I don't agree with Chris. I understand what they're saying. I don't agree with it. You gotta realize this is my take on it. The league has been going on for like 100 years.
Right.
Okay. 100 years. So if that was the case, you would have. There's several players that have been disgruntled. Their careers have been going the way they made of life. They frustrated with the NFL. You don't think not one player or two players would have said, "Yo, listen, this shit is real."
There were. Look on who was
Arian Foster. Arian Foster is the most notable and probably the most credible superstar / person we can refer to, who did something, has a voice. But just like anytime you have a voice, the people that are more powerful than you, this entertainment league has been going on for 100 years. You said it yourself. What is the primary objective of that entertainment league?
Money.
I'll throw somebody else. Larry Johnson said it too.
Larry Johnson.
There was a guy who was killed in New York City. He was an NFL. Who was it? He was someone in the NFL. He was a big time guy. He got killed by the mob in New York City years ago. I forgot who it was. I'll get into it. But do I think everyone knows what's going on? No. I think these big players, money talks, right? So if I say to you, do you, I'm gonna give you $900,000 under the table. Drop this ball, because Bills have to win. You think they're not gonna go drop the ball?
I don't think it works like that. I think that when they want us to see a good game, I feel like when the person gets the ball and they make a play, and Isaiah likely breaks down the sideline and he gets that 15-yarder, they say, "Hold up, man, nah, holding." And then you go back that's how I think that they control the game. You know what I
Or,
mean?
or not
I
playing
mean,
better.
I think that it's, and as a fan, I don't want to believe it. So sometimes I'll be like, no, this can't be. Like, why would Lamar be embarrassed like this? And someone, I went on a podcast 2 days ago. They said, what happens if the script is for you this year? What
You
happens
got hold on.
if you guys are the underdog this year, that
I gotta
everyone's looking
hold
at
on.
the Ravens a whole different way, and now all of a sudden Ravens make this huge comeback, right?
You
And
gotta
now
start
Ravens
with this
go.
this narrative that the league hates Lamar. He's a 2-time NFL MVP. If the Goodell didn't like him or they didn't want him, he wouldn't be a 2-time
But let me, okay,
MVP. No matter.
I'm gonna retro
We
this
gotta,
to
we
you.
gotta slow down
I'll
with
make
this.
you
This
MVP
shit is
twice,
rigged.
but you're not
Let's slow
winning the
down with
Super
it.
Bowl. I'll
Huh?
make you one of the most respected super players in the NFL, but the
I'm
trick
not
is you're
buying
not
that.
gonna become super.
Nah,
You're
I'm
not
not
gonna be
buying
on the
that.
Super Bowl. Come on, think of it. Think of it.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Nah, I'm not buying it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I still got them winning.
You know what? If we go to the Super Bowl this year, I'll shut the fuck up about the script.
All right,
But
so
what did I
let's.
say?
I
Look how
think
good the
that
Steelers
he
are.
was
What did I
that
say
he
in the
wouldn't win it.
beginning?
He
Wait,
I
what
got
did I say in the
two-time
beginning?
NFL
What happens
MVP.
if the Steelers go? What happens if it's Steelers Packs this year? And it's Aaron Rodgers versus his old team? You don't think that's weird?
people
No,
won't buy
You don't
into
think
that's
it's
not
weird
that's
that
not a big ticket though. I wouldn't watch. Who cares about that narrative? Yeah, I'm a huge Rodgers fan, and I'm still riding with the Ravens to go to the Super Bowl. If they lose, let's say 2 more games in the next 5 weeks, then they've got a serious problem. But I still got them going.
They got a tough
I mean,
schedule,
I'm
man.
I'm
The-
I'm
the-
hoping, Lewis, as a fan, I'm hoping. I just don't see. And you know what I was telling on the podcast? Even if you're not a Ravens fan, everyone out of 9,000 people, I bet you 8,998 people would say they would love to see Lamar go to the Super Bowl. Lamar is one of the most respected
no, it's time.
quarterbacks.
It's time. It just wasn't time for him before.
It wasn't. And
It- it-
everyone thinks, and I tell people, Lamar is respected because he did this without an offense for years. He did this without an
Uh-oh.
offense.
He's in it. He's in.
Bro, I'm just seeing the messages just now.
Uh-oh.
Here we
Oh,
go.
I didn't know. I thought your kids had football, and that's why.
Nah, they have a bye week this week.
Okay.
I work. I'm literally, my phone is completely screwed, bro. Like, I have to go get a new one. So I don't.
All right, so I'm not gonna rehash where we were at because it'll just spin out of control. Oh, we lost him.
Yo, to make a real quick statement to answer the question directly, Lamar's a better quarterback from many. I think Lamar's the better quarterback all around, but Mahomes has him in the intelligence category, and he has him in the sense where he's got better coaching around him. I think it's like a Messi versus Ronaldo situation. One works much harder than the other, prepares much harder than the other, and I think Mahomes has a little bit more acumen around him, and I think that Lamar is just naturally more gifted and talented than him. If you're playing a video game, you would want to pick Lamar Jackson. If you're starting a franchise, you want to take Mahomes.
Who do you think has the better offensive line as of today, right now?
I gotta go with Lamar. We see how Kansas City's line be getting him killed sometimes, and look how much he's running this year. We've never seen Mahomes have to run for his life the way he is this year. I think that the narrative, like the kind of the narrative has changed because let me talk for a second. I think the narrative has changed where when Lamar came into the league, we're like, yo, Lamar really doesn't have anybody, and he's out there making plays for his squad on offense, and now that's kind of flipped with Kansas City. They don't have a great offensive line. They can't run the ball. Travis Kelce is not what he once was. They don't have any receivers that are game changing. So we're seeing Mahomes carry the offense. Luckily, their defense is still top tier, and they're able to, help them stay in a lot of games.
Yeah, but without Chris Jones, it's going to be different today.
Yeah. So I from what somebody was saying is that he's still going to play today, though.
No, they said he's out.
He's out. All right, I'll go with you.
Hold on, let me check.
Yeah. So busy. Where we're at right now, we're going. Who's the better quarterback?
Oh, Chris Jones makes decision on Ravens game after. Hold on.
Who's the better
After
quarterback? Because you
attending
can see these are
funeral.
the stats this year. Patrick Mahomes, passing yards 1121. Lamar Jackson 1048. Mahomes has 9 touchdown passes. Lamar leads the league in touchdown passes
Oh,
with
he is
11.
making it. He is.
He's
He is
playing, right?
playing.
Yeah, see?
Those itty bitty numbers don't mean shit. Lamar's better than him. We should go on to the next conversation.
I just wanted to get busy. I want to get
No,
busy.
Busy's gonna go with Mahomes because Busy is just a Lamar hater.
He's not, though. Go ahead, Biz.
Not Lamar. He wasn't really talking about.
We talking about today. We talking about today. Career wise, we know where we're going. We talking about today. Lamar's really doing it, man. If I'm saying I ain't shit, but if I'm saying Lamar's really doing it, he's really doing it because I've been a fucking skeptic, and he's making passes that like the best quarterbacks I've ever seen are making.
All right, so let's move on to the next topic. I've been a Lamar fan, but you already know, man. I gotta. That's my guy, man. That's my favorite player in the league.
There's nothing he can't do.
So here's the we didn't get to these on the last show, man. So here's the coaches that are on the hot seat. We got Mike McDaniel, Brian Daboll, Raheem Morris, Kevin Stefanski, Jonathan Gannon, and that was a tough game for the Cardinals on Thursday. Which coach do you see getting out of there first?
Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, he's got the most responsibility.
That boy, he's not on a hot seat. His seat is on fire already.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. John Harbaugh's on the hot seat too. I don't know if y'all been seeing what's going on, but John's on the hot seat too right now.
I hate people that win so much that when they lose 1 or 2 games, they feel like their coach is on a hot seat. He's on a hot seat. Shut up. He's not on a hot seat.
John Harbaugh is sitting on that man's sitting on Alcantara ventilated seats. Next question.
John's on the hot. Okay, go look up reports right now.
Maybe in his household. He's the longest tenured coach in the NFL.
He's never going to be on a hot seat unless he retires. He's
Exactly.
never going to be on a hot seat. Him or his brother. His brother.
They're saying because of what Lamar right now, he's on the hot seat. Him and Zach Orr are both on the hot seats right now.
No,
Listen.
no.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you something.
Not
if
that one.
Baltimore gets rid of Harbaugh, right? There's 31 other teams that are going to be like, please come here. Please. Yeah. There's teams that have fired their head coaches right now and say, come in here. They're not getting rid of him. Him and his brother, they're never getting fired. They're never going to get fired. They're going to leave when they want to.
You don't think that I kind of agree with her in the sense that I don't think that they would fire him, but I think that he would transition into a new role, kind of what the Boston Celtics did with Brad Stevens, where Brad Stevens, they kind of reached the ceiling with Brad Stevens as a coach, and they said, all right, we're going to bring in a new dude that could relate to the players.
It's not about John's coaching. It's about what's happening with Lamar right now. Why is Lamar what's happening with Lamar right now? They might change it. And I'm not saying John's one of the best coaches. He's brought us to Super Bowl. I'm not saying that. There's something going on right now. Whether people are knowing his calls too much, he's not being aggressive enough, okay, with those calls. Again, with the calls that he's making, people are looking at him like, why is Lamar being held back right now?
Well, if you fire him, who you bringing in? Like who
what we should have done?
Who's a hot commodity?
What we should have done?
Bill Belichick?
Who's a hot commodity that you're gonna bring in?
Oh, that's
what we should have did? What we should have did?
Not what we should have did. Who's available right now?
We should have brought Mike McDaniel. Our guy who went on the Seahawks, we should have made him our head coach. He knew the game. He knew the scheme. He knew what was going on. He got us the 3 Triple Crown with defense. He was our best defensive coordinator. Zach Orr could go kiss rocks.
Wait, don't disrespect Rex Ryan.
To the Baltimore show. Listen,
she's angry. She loves the Ravens, Joe.
If Harbaugh leaves Baltimore,
right,
their roster right now, you bring any other coach that's not Bill Belichick in, they're gonna struggle. Bottom line.
I don't see Harbaugh going anyway unless they don't fight. Unless they don't make the playoffs. Now I'm see if they don't make the playoffs, he won't. He's not going to get fired.
How many times has this man made the playoffs in his career?
Exactly. That's the reason why. Busy, you're right. The thing is that Harbaugh would need to have 3 consecutive losing seasons after this in order to be considered a hot seat. Even to be considered in hot seat. Nah, I understand. Expectations are high. I get it, but hot seat is crazy.
That's all
They
it
could
is.
tell Bill Belichick to walk. Anybody could go, man.
Listen.
Thank
Bill
you.
Belichick left because he knew already we would do.
Let me
What more can you do? You coached 2 years after Brady was there, and you did nothing.
Let me ask you a question.
They gave him his opportunity to prove you're something without Brady. Brady proved he's something without him. He didn't prove it. He had to bow out.
Let me ask you a question. If you think if we didn't get the opportunity for Ray Lewis to come in and be our coach, we wouldn't do it?
Absolutely. That's
to be 4 and
ridiculous.
13. To be 4 and 13.
Nah.
No.
Yeah, he'll be out there looking like Dion,
To
man.
be 4 and 13 after looking like Dion.
Yep, he'll be looking like Dion.
Look at dumb as hell.
Did Colorado win last night?
Yeah, Ray would just Ray would be giving halftime speeches. Everybody wouldn't be listening.
Nah, that's it.
Ain't nobody gonna listen to him.
Before the game and halftime. That's the only time they listen to Ray. Ray's gonna have to have a real coach in there. It would never work out. Listen, Harbaugh.
They lost, Drew.
Unless Harbaugh.
Sorry, wow.
Unless Harbaugh has, like he said, 3 or 4 repeatedly bad seasons in a row.
Yeah.
That's the only time ownership's gonna be like, yo, listen, we gotta make a change, bro. Something's gotta happen.
Yeah, it ain't working.
All right, maybe I'm just being salty right now.
You love them.
As usual.
High expectations.
Yeah, you love them.
With that. You have high expectations. Nothing wrong with
No,
that.
but I did see that on a couple shows, though. I did see like Nick Wright saying that, but he's like a Kansas City homer.
Come on, stop.
Right.
You all know that's gaslighting.
Right. I think Stephen A. might have
inkling
it at it.
The Harbaugh brothers, anything to do with either one of them is all clickbait if it comes to firing, hot seat.
But you don't think that because I saw last year they was trying to give the same smoke for Mike Tomlin. To me, John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin pretty much got like the same resume. So if Tomlin could get it, he could definitely get it too.
They do. They do. But why they hold Mike Tomlin to I feel like they hold Mike Tomlin to a little bit of a higher standard is because Mike has, just like Harbaugh, has done it the most consistently with less talent, though.
Right.
Tomlin's done it with super less talent. So for him to be on the hot seat is like, God damn, bro, how was he on the hot seat when he made playoffs with
bums?
Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, yo, that's true. That's a good point. The
Steelers are bigger than Mike Tomlin. Harbaugh is the same size as the organization in Baltimore.
Here's the difference too, right there.
That's a good point.
That's fine. Harbaugh is bigger than the Ravens.
Yeah,
or of equal size.
What was you gonna say, Drew?
Or equal.
Some of the stuff is just for conversation. Right. I'm not going on. He's been there for 18 years. He's not going on. That stuff is just conversation. Let's find something to talk about. You know what I mean? You're not going to fire someone that's had a winning season every year.
And again, especially for the reason why, like I said, Baltimore lost games because of a couple plays, not because they're bad or got outplayed. Stop it. They lost to Buffalo. That's acceptable and it's justifiable. By getting a dude made a punch out on Derrick Henry the King. Come on, how opportunistic can you be to punch the ball out of Derrick Henry? The dude, they won the game. It's not like Baltimore sucks.
One game from being 2-1 or literally 3-0.
They're 3-0. They just didn't win. I watched Rutgers in Minnesota yesterday. Rutgers was inches away from winning. They lost on a tying field goal. Rutgers gave the game away. And after that happening, ain't nobody going to talk about no Rutgers.
Not at all.
But they're a good team. They got NFL talent on that team, but ain't nobody going to hear about them because they're now fighting for 500.
You know who came from Rutgers?
Ray Rice.
Oh,
we know.
Echo Benzie Barnes.
Yeah, she loves it. All right, let's get into this. This is my NFL power rankings through week 4. We got the Philadelphia Eagles on the top of the list. Buffalo Bills with definitely a tough schedule. Then we got the Chargers.
Bills don't have a tough schedule.
Well, yeah, my fault. You're right. They don't.
Bills got
The Chargers have a tough schedule. The Chargers had to start the season. Where did they go? I think they were in Brazil, right? Yeah. They had to start the season in Brazil. The team that is the biggest surprise is the Indianapolis Colts. Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones has only had to punt the ball one time. And then now we got another surprise. Now, I'm going to say, man, this is a team that does have a weak schedule, but the San Francisco 49ers have battled through injuries. And I feel like if you battle through injuries and you still win, that's impressive. So those are my top 5 power ranking teams. Let's start off with Drew. How you feel, bro?
I like the list. I would probably put Bill. Let's say this is the NFL. There's no such thing as weak schedules for me. I mean, I know some teams might be at the bottom, but NFL, the top teams will always lose to a bottom team. The list, I love the list. I think the Bills should be number 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've been impressive. They've been impressive all 3 weeks. Even over the Eagles. Eagles is 2. I will swap that. 49ers look good, even with Mac Jones playing the last few weeks. Who's the other 2 teams? You put that list back up there real quick?
Yeah, for sure. Chargers.
So I'll just look at the Colts. The Colts been looking. Daniel Jones, playing well. Jonathan, Adam, what's his last name? Jonathan
Taylor.
Taylor.
There's a reason why you don't know all these names.
Yeah, so he I like the list. I would just put the Bills over the Eagles.
Okay. Bills over the Eagles. Lou, we'll go with you next.
All right. Well, if there's anybody the size of a 49ers fan, the size that girl is for the Ravens, then that's me. With that being said, the Niners are not in the top 5 in the NFL right now. They're not. They are in respect to like potential and what I believe them to be, but right now they're not. In a couple of weeks, when they get when they get players back, they're going to be all right. They're going to be much, much better than they are now. But right now, they're not top 5. Why are the Lions not in there, and why are the Colts? Come on, man. Let's stop playing these stuff. Like, this is what I'm talking about, recency bias and stuff. The Lions are in the top 3 in the NFL.
Okay.
And the Ravens are on that list as well. So get the Colts out of there, get the Niners out of there. We'll all respect to the Niners. Push the Chargers down to 5. Put the Lions in at 4. Replace the Colts, and that 3 should be the Ravens.
I thought somebody was going to say
Packers. You got to win the games now. I mean, I know they're probably a better team on paper, but the Colts are playing well.
The Colts are playing well. There's a difference between the Colts playing well and being power ranked or being some of the top best teams in the league. The Niners are playing well too, but that don't mean that they're like
I'm not debating the Niners. I'm debating the Ravens. The Ravens shouldn't be a top 5 team right now. You still got to win the games. I don't care. You know what I mean? You still got to win. That's fair.
Right. I agree.
I agree with that, but records don't really mean everything because the Niners are 4-3-0, but the Niners have played ass teams.
Seattle's pretty good, man. I like Seattle. I think Seattle's decent.
Yeah. Seattle's all right, but
with a backup too. You gotta know that's impressive.
Right.
So we're coaching through. We're franchising through wins. We're coaching through wins, but we're not. But you have to understand again, the strength of schedule is because we have that opportunity. Today is going to be through Jacksonville. It's been through Seattle and it's been through New Orleans. Look who we had to play to get those wins.
Yes.
We have so much room for error. Okay, look at the game. We have more room for error than the Ravens had playing against the Bills. Look how that turned out.
Biz, what do you got? Go ahead, Biz. I see your face. Come on.
Yo, can you put that list back up, please, for a second?
Oh, the list. Okay.
I go right back with Drew. Bills at number 1.
Yep.
Eagles at 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna put Lions at 3.
Yep.
Yeah, because why? Let's be. Well, look what they did to the Ravens, bro. And we want to put Ravens in top 5 because Ravens is my number 5 team. That record don't mean nothing. Ravens can right now go on a 10-game win streak, and then we're sitting there saying that MVP, Lamar, this, that, and the third. So that 1-2 record means absolutely nothing to me. We're in the first quarter of the season.
Busy, real quick. Busy. Check this out. Would anybody take the Colts over the Ravens today in the AFC Championship game?
Fuck out of here.
Absolutely not.
That don't matter though. We talking about
listen, hold on. Let me finish because
no, we talking about today.
I do.
Can I just cut this really quick? Hold on. Vikings might make a comeback right now. 24-20.
Okay.
Left.
Yo,
come on, Vikings.
Julia, the reason why I just jumped up like that, I thought Addison was gonna score. If Addison scored, I just hit for 1,500.
Oh man.
He did score.
I didn't even put my bets in yet.
No, he didn't score. They should have went for the 2 right now.
Why did they kick an extra point?
they should have went for the 2.
Nah, do that because if they do, they be forced to make a touchdown if they get a stop.
Yeah, they could tie it up with
Before
a.
you guys got on, I told Drew my theory,
like I said,
man.
Bills
You should
won.
always go for 2 in the first half.
Bills won.
You
Eagles
did right. You
2.
did say that.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. I'm gonna keep the Chargers at 3. I'm even
Yep.
gonna go better because Lou had the point, but I gotta go. I'm gonna put Baltimore at number 4 and put Colts at 5.
All right,
Reason
Christy,
why
what
I'm
do you
doing
think
that
about the
is
list,
because
Chris?
Colts. Hold on. Reason why is because no one believed in Danny Dimes. We got him out of New York and we put him on a ship and said, "Get the hell out of here." We blackballed him. We sent him off to the damn the you know what I mean? We sent him off somewhere where he didn't belong, and he's over there overachieving right now.
Right.
And Jonathan Taylor coming off an injury. Michael Pittman.
Because we remember in the debut show, we said the Colts was going to be the shittiest team in the league. Remember?
Yeah, we did. We did.
So I got to give them their props.
My list, I'm going to put the Eagles first.
Okay,
The
that's
Bills,
tough for you too.
I know the Bills have an easy schedule. I mean,
yeah, you're right.
Bills,
I misspoke on
Bills,
that.
I can't. The Bills, I'm gonna pass on the Bills because they have an easy schedule. If they were playing against defensive teams right now, would they still have the same record? I don't know.
Came back from 15
I'm gonna put the Bucks on there. The Bucks have been showing a lot. I
Yeah,
like the Bucks.
They're a 5-6 team. Yeah.
I like the Bucks. I'm not putting the Ravens on. I'm not putting the Ravens on this list because we have what Jalen Hurts did the other day showed how a team plays football. We're not showing that. We're not showing that. We're showing, you know what? We made stupid calls. We made mistakes. Let the momentum change. Jalen Hurts did not let that momentum change for that game with the Rams. Jalen Hurts said, hold on a minute, and he went and he played his ass off. And I'll give him that respect.
He hates Jalen. He hates Jalen Hurts.
All right, and for me to say that, I'm going to tell you why. It's not about Jalen Hurts. It's about the defense and the team as itself. Ravens, they let it's like offense versus defense on our own team. If the defense sucks, then the offense comes out and we're like, okay, let's put up the numbers. We're putting up 30 points, but you know what? Defense is letting it go, so let's just lose this game. Like you said, we should be 3-0 on that paper. But what's losing that momentum of the game? I'm putting the Bucks up there, and you know what? For me to say this, I'm going to blow everyone's mind, but what I've seen in this game, I'm putting Steelers as a top 5 right now.
I'll slap the glasses off your nose.
Wait till 4 o'clock and make that assessment again. You're watching football right now.
Yo, come on, man. All right.
Nah, the Steelers are struggling.
Something's in the hookah.
We got like 30 minutes before the kickoff, so we're gonna get off the show. But we got 30 minutes left.
I like the Rams. I like the Rams too. I like the Rams.
Okay.
I told you Rams
So
was
this
my
is
pick.
what we're gonna do. This is the next segment here. It's called Contender or Pretender. So I'm gonna put the teams up, and I want you to go through each team and tell me you're just gonna say Contender or Pretender. So we're gonna start with the Chargers. Drew, you could kick it off.
Chargers, Contenders.
Okay, Lou, Chargers.
To what degree? Contenders or pretenders? A Super Bowl, playoffs, or like a great run?
To be a contender, I would say that you would have to either make it to the AFC Championship or win the division.
Ooh, that's a different contender.
All right, Christy, what do you think?
Contender.
Busy. Contender. All right, Colts, contender or pretender, Drew?
Pretender.
Some of y'all smoking crack with these opinions.
To win the division, contender. To be anywhere near the AFC Championship game, not in a million years. So that's why I asked. They're a contender. They're definitely a contender. They're probably going to win the division.
Yeah.
Who's going to challenge them? The Jaguars? No.
Texans.
The Texans are going to make a turnaround, and then they're going to be like, yo, the Texans are there, blah, blah, blah. We knew they were going to be good again. The Texans will probably turn their shit around. Who's going to challenge the Colts in that division? It's not going to be the Jaguars. It's not going to be the Tigers.
Let me say make the playoffs. To be a contender if you make the playoffs.
Contender.
Okay.
Oh, they make the play. Yeah,
contender.
All right, Buffalo Bill. Oh, Busy. What do you think about the Colts? Contender or pretender?
As good as it looks right now, pretenders.
Okay. I'm leaning towards pretenders as well, but we'll see in the coming weeks.
Teams are shocked. Listen, it's teams are shocked right now. That's it. Wait till they get
Right.
used to it.
Buffalo Bills, Drew.
Contender.
Big time contenders.
Contenders, yeah.
Contenders.
Roger Goodell.
Oh, yo, stop, man. Yo,
Contenders.
I'm gonna get that Jada kiss. For every time you say Roger Goodell, I'm gonna get that Jada kiss. Yo. Bill, Busy, you said the Bills are contenders, right?
Contenders.
Yeah, we all kind of agree on that one. Steelers,
Pretenders.
contenders.
Yeah, they're not gonna make a serious run.
Pretenders.
Playoffs,
Oh,
they're not making-
pretenders. You think pretenders?
Pretenders.
Christy,
What-
Contenders.
They're going to limp into the playoffs.
Contenders.
contenders.
I'm gonna
What do you think?
listen. Steelers make it to the playoffs every year, but they don't make it out of the first round. So I'm going pretenders. They're going to do the
Pretenders.
same thing.
Yeah,
What are they going to do?
right. yeah. All right. Kansas City Chiefs. Drew, what do you think?
This is a tough one. I'm gonna say pretenders.
Whoa.
Oh,
I
that's
think
heavy.
they dynasty run. They dynasty running slowly gonna go away. I think they make the playoffs, but they don't go far. They don't go out the first round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lou, what do you think? Contenders.
Pretenders. They're gonna struggle for the wild card.
Struggle for the while. Who's your block, Drew?
We just said the Chargers earlier are contenders, so how could the Chiefs be?
But I mean, would you
I
take?
said,
Let's say
I
the
said
Chiefs played the Chargers in the first round of the playoffs. Who would
I
you
said-
take?
I would take the Chargers this year, man. Aren't they due? Like
I mean,
Herbert's
they
time for him.
They
I
beat
said
him
the
already.
first show
So
we had- the first show we had, I said Chiefs aren't going to make the playoffs.
you did say that. You did say that, and
Y'all
I
forgot
said,
Roger Goodell.
And
You
by
also
that-
said Herbert was going to lead the league in
Roger
passing
Goodell,
yards.
you know what I noticed? Roger Goodell's working for the Chiefs, the Bills, everybody but Baltimore, right?
yeah, right. yeah, right.
He was at the Jets beat Baltimore.
Yo,
Roger Goodell's working for the
yo.
Jets beat Baltimore, Roger Goodell working for them too. It'd be weird. It's whoever beats Baltimore, Roger Goodell works for.
What are these numbers on the table?
Hey, Julia, real quick, you gotta get some yellow flags. You hear something flagrant, just throw it up in the air.
So let's go to Baltimore. The Baltimore Ravens. Are they contenders or pretenders?
Nah, I'm on with you. They're contenders. They're contenders.
Contenders.
Pretenders.
Pretend? No, you stop it.
The PR agent said pretenders.
Right.
Yeah, right?
But you know, she loves that team, man. I can feel her pain through this channel, man. It's like,
Yes.
fuck them, they're pretenders. Motherfucking Ravens, nah, man, they're going to the bowl. Here, you want a hot take? They're gonna play the Niners in the bowl too.
It's happened before.
And we
Yeah.
won.
Yeah,
Drew,
It's
what
good.
did you say? You
fucking Goodell hates my Niners.
Roger Goodell turned the lights down on San Francisco. That's why.
No, sure enough, did.
Roger Goodell. That's Roger Goodell's fault.
Right now, from what I see, they pretenders.
pretenders. Whoa.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like the Chargers and the Bills for the Bulls for the AFC.
Let's move on to the NFC. We got
Minnesota's coming back.
Minnesota. Ain't that G Nero's team, right?
Gotta stop on fourth down. Yup. Nero, we was at the job watching it.
Eagles are contenders. 49ers are contenders. Bucks are contenders. Seahawks are pretenders. Lions are contenders. Packers are pretenders. Cardinals are pretenders. There you go.
Okay. There we go. I don't know how the Cardinals made it on there. They weren't even supposed to be on there.
Eagles, Bucks, Lions, Packers, contenders.
Lou, go ahead.
Eagles are contenders, obviously. 49ers are contenders every year. The Buccaneers are for sure contenders. Those are all going to win the division. Seahawks are pretenders. The kitchen's too hot for them. The Lions are definitely contenders. Ooh. I'm going to hurt a lot of people's feelings on this one. A lot of people are going to be so sore. Like this is going to feel like leg day for them. Yeah, pretenders for the last part. The Packers are going to make the what do you call it? They're going to make the playoffs, but they're not.
Yeah. Not doing nothing.
I see pretender as Super Bowl, AFC Championship, Super Bowl. Ain't nobody just want to make the playoffs.
Okay. No, you're probably right about that. You're probably right about that. So, I don't. The Cardinals ain't supposed to be on it, even though I did pick them to win the division. But
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
The Vikings should be on that list instead of the Cardinals or the Bucks are there,
I
right?
don't know
Yeah,
how
the
the
Bucks.
Cardinals even got on there. It's only supposed to be 6 teams. You know what I
Oh,
mean? It was
all
only
right.
supposed to be 6. I don't know how they got on there. All right, so that's that, and then this is the I didn't get to make a graphic for the defensive player of the year, so we're gonna probably leave that for Tuesday. But this is my MVP
Wait, is
ladder.
it Tuesday the show or Monday?
Tuesday. Because Monday I already know I got like a 15-hour shift. I ain't gonna make it. So here's the MVP through 4 weeks. I got Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Daniel Jones, Baker Mayfield, and Jared Goff. Man, anybody?
Never mind.
I want to say something real quick about Jared Goff. We should be having more conversations about dude.
Yo, why they got Daniel Jones in the Giants uniform? I didn't even just notice that. My fault.
Carson
That's
the game's over.
So
Wait a minute. Pittsburgh was up 24-6 with 9 minutes left.
And they lost?
No,
no, they're about.
Carson just threw an interception.
Hold up. How the hell?
Who threw an interception?
Carson.
Oh, so my TV's behind. How many minutes you got?
My shit being lagged back.
1 minute and 6 seconds left.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn.
Yo, I don't like this. I don't like that going across season playing it either, man. That
Neither
shit
do
is
I.
bullshit because it's like, yo, what? It's like the Vikings got to go to Dublin, Ireland to play. Now they got to go to London to play. What the Jets just go to the Meadowlands? The Falcons are not going across seas to play. That's not fair, man. I don't like that. If one team got to go across seas and play, everybody should have a game across seas.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't have back-to-back games cross seas. There shouldn't be a game in Ireland. Then you got to go to London. And then the one guy got robbed last night in Ireland. I didn't even know they had that life in Ireland. Yeah, the backup quarterback.
Shit go down everywhere, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he got robbed in Ireland.
Yeah, the Steelers quarterback, Skylar Thompson.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Them little
Yeah,
Irish
he got jumped
thugs.
Friday night. Friday night.
Them little Irish men are thugs, huh?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, right. A bunch of Conor McGregor's went on top of his head, man.
So
Who the fuck is that guy?
It wasn't no interception.
It wasn't an interception, no.
They said they didn't have both feet in bounds.
Yep. They're calling it back and resetting the time clock.
The Vikings have the ball.
Vikings have the ball.
Holding defense, automatic first down. It's looking ugly right now.
Oh, I'm hoping the Vikings win so Pittsburgh doesn't win.
So here's the question with the
That'll be
Vikings
great
now.
for the Ravens.
Do you stick with Carson Wentz or you go back to J.J. McCarthy?
You go with J.J. McCarthy.
JJ.
Carson Wentz threw 12 interceptions this game.
JJ's hurt, right?
Yeah.
He's hurt his ankle.
You know what
Yeah,
I
no.
like about the 49ers, Lewis? You're a 49ers
Yeah,
fan.
he
I'm
could have played
catching
today,
on
they
to,
said.
right?
Yeah,
I'm going
let's
to tell
go.
you what I like about the 49ers. Y'all have a lot of injured players and you're still playing. That's what I like about the 49ers.
Yo, the
You
Niners
guys have the
Niners
injury
wanted
bug.
Mac Jones anyway. They wanted
You guys
Mac
have-
Jones to begin with.
You guys have the injury bug like no other, like the Ravens do, and you guys are still playing. So the coaching's great. The calls are being great. You guys are knowing how to play these teams and outplay these teams. Defense is playing what they need to do. So I think 49ers do have a good chance because now when you're fully healthy, what is going to be?
They don't never be fully healthy though.
It's never like that. The organization runs off of like grit and well, thank you. She obviously watches football. Yeah, the organization's like that, man. Next man up type shit. They never have. If the Niners were healthy for the last 5 years, you'd be looking at a borderline dynasty. Come on now.
Yeah,
But whatever.
I could agree with that. Definitely.
But whatever. It is what it is. We lose Nick Bosa. We lose players that are good that a lot of people don't know about unless they're Niners fans. Like when I watch football, I'll watch a team and I'll just watch players just to see who I don't know, see if they can step up and come part of the Rolodex, like part of my top 100 type player type thing. The 49ers are really good at drafting players in late rounds and making them into studs, especially on defense.
There you are.
And it's amazing. Like they take dudes that would not have a job in the
What about
NFL
half these teams?
and they make you a stud on the defense.
What do you mean? You can say that about say what?
No. Injuries do okay. You know why the Eagles done so good last year? They had no injuries. So you
Exactly.
can't say about half these teams because the 49ers have injuries and they're still making plays. The 49ers, we had 2 major injuries last week and we didn't make a play. So no, and I'm gonna say that about my own team. We did not make a play because and I don't want to hear we have injuries, yeah, whatever. But if look at what the 49ers have done.
I mean, Kyle Van Noy is the Baltimore's Joey Bosa. You know what I mean? Or Nick Bosa. He's the Bosa for Baltimore.
Vikings just made the field goal.
Tied
Vikings
up.
won this fucking game. Nope, they didn't.
No, it's tied.
It's tied.
Killing my ticket, man. This is ridiculous.
What I think though is
it comes down to the ticket.
It always comes down to the ticket.
I haven't put my bets in yet, man. I gotta.
This is bullshit. It comes down to the ticket.
It comes down to the ticket, man. So, but back to the MVP. I mean, we could skip over it, and I could come back to it on Tuesday. But
I mean, if the MVP, then you got to put Jalen Hurts in that MVP too. Now, look what Jalen Hurts did for his team.
He didn't pass for 100 yards in one game, though. It's like.
But you say that, but then I think you were the one, Julia, said it's not all about stats, right? That's why Lamar didn't get that. One of you guys said it about stats and MVP. Hold on a minute, because last year Lamar should have got it and they gave it to Josh Allen, but y'all were talking about stats.
I thought Lamar should have got it. I'm always gonna go Lamar when he's playing.
So if we're going to talk about stats, we can't
year.
talk about Jalen Hurts. But what does Jalen Hurts do for his team? He makes those wins happen.
Yo, and against the he definitely did ball out last week with all those passes to AJ Brown.
Derrick Henry had 2 fumbles. That's why y'all lost.
No, we did not lose because of fumbles, Busy. No, if you watch football, we could have easily won back. We did not lose because of fumbles. You want to talk about the Bills game? We didn't lose because of Derrick Henry's fumble. We lost because of a missed field goal, a missed point. We lost because of a 4th and 3rd. We decided to punt. We lost because of someone did something stupid. We didn't lose because of Derrick Henry's fumble. If that was the case, they would have won by 7 or 8 points with a touchdown.
They lost, but the defense gave them 38 points.
Derrick Henry fumbled the football late in the 4th quarter.
But you could still make a comeback.
What's going on in that game? Because it's 13 seconds left, and they're saying that.
No, I'm not saying it's 3rd down, 13 seconds, but they didn't make the field goal. But I'm not going to take the Derrick Henry fumble as why we lost that Bills game. There was other calls that if we would have got that point, we would have been tied. No one wants Lamar in overtime. If we would have went for it 4th and 3rd with the best 2 offensive people, we would have got it 1st down. I don't want to hear Derrick Henry cost us that game. No.
Game over. Pittsburgh won.
The Lions outplayed us. Derrick Henry's fumble, defense came up and showed out right there. They didn't make a score on that play after Derrick Henry's fumble. Defense came out and got them off that field. No.
Wait, what happened? They missed the field goal?
Henry's fumble is not.
Through the pass, almost interception.
Henry's fumble is not costing us these 2 games. I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it.
Listen, in that case, Jets should be 2-1 because the first game against Pittsburgh, we went to 2-point conversions twice instead of kicking field goals.
And I said y'all should be 2-1.
So
Jalen Ramsey on the Steelers cost y'all that game.
Guess what happened was? We threw an interception late in the game instead of just tucking and running, and we lost. So if he didn't throw an interception, he was in position. Derrick Henry doesn't fumble, y'all still win.
No.
All right, so there's 12. We got 12 minutes left before the kickoff. I'm gonna go
Derrick
through
Henry,
these.
Derrick Henry's fumble is not costing us those 2 games.
I'm
We're
gonna go
not
through
being
these
blown
games real
out.
quick, and y'all just tell me who y'all think is gonna win these games. We got the Eagles and the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers,
Eagles.
Bucks.
Oh, let's go Bucks.
Yeah, I got Bucks.
Bucks. Okay. Saints and the Bills.
Oh,
Bills easily.
Roger
Bills by
Goodell.
20.
Bills.
Roger
minus
Goodell
20.
by 90.
The Cleveland Browns and Detroit Lions.
Browns.
Detroit by 12.5.
That game was in Detroit, right?
Yeah,
I take the Browns on the card.
Browns on the card. Yeah, Browns with the points.
Browns for points. Lions for the wins. Lion will win by 8.
12.5.
Browns.
Titans and the Texans.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke, that's exactly.
Texans. Fuck! The Steelers won.
Yeah, he said that. Steelers won.
I want to see the Titans pull out a victory today.
Yeah, I
Me
do.
too.
I want to see Titans win.
I don't want to see the Texans go 0-4 though.
Texas win is a home game. They gonna take care of business.
Chargers and the Giants.
Chargers.
Chargers.
Oh.
Giants cover though. They cover the spread.
You think they'll cover the spread? 6.5?
They cover that.
They're in New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a risky bet.
Yeah.
Washington and Atlanta. The Commanders versus the Falcons.
I'm going with the Falcons. Going with my second home team.
Okay. I like the Falcons, man. I'm a side Falcons fan. Michael
Falcons.
Penix,
That's pieces.
London.
I play better.
Falcons.
I guess Marcus
Okay,
Mariota
everybody
can't play good 2 weeks in a row.
I want Anton Gibson on the show next because he got a lot to talk. So I would like him on the show next. Keep going. Next game.
I'm gonna get him up here. Yeah, I'm gonna get him up here.
And
Carolina Panthers.
I'm waiting for my star co-host that I'm supposed to do fireworks with.
He's gonna be fireworks. He's gonna drop facts on your neck.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Carolina Panthers versus New England Patriots.
I like Patriots. I think Stephon Diggs is gonna ball out today.
A lot of toilet bowl games.
Sure are. Patriots.
Patriots. You like the Patriots? I like the Panthers, man. Coming off the 30-point win against the Falcons, I like the going up in New England.
Patriots too.
Patriots. Okay. Colts and Rams. That's a good game.
Rams.
Yeah. Where are they playing? They play in LA.
In LA.
Oh, Rams.
Rams are really hard to beat in LA. Rams.
They are.
It's going to be a low-scoring game too. It always is. Rams are mad hard to play in. It's going to be like 19-12, some shit like that.
Browns and Lions game is going to be low scoring too. It's 2 defensive teams.
Yeah, 2 defensive teams.
Where are they? Oh, but they play in it. They play in the dome, right?
Yeah.
That's the one giveaway. The Browns are hard to beat at home, but they're not really good on turf.
The next game we got is Jaguars and the 49ers.
49ers.
Is that a San Fran, that game?
Yeah, it's in San Fran.
Oh,
Yeah.
If it was in Jacksonville, Niners.
Yeah, Niners. I like the Niners in that one.
Bang bang.
Baltimore
Wait,
Ravens
hold
and the
on.
Chiefs.
Hold on. Is Purdy starting or Mac Jones starting?
I think Purdy is back, right?
I'm gonna be honest.
I was going with Jacksonville.
I like Mac Jones being the
I do too, bro.
I love
Mac
Mac.
Jones. I never was a big Brock Purdy fan, but
I like Mac because he's an Alabama quarterback. But even him on the Patriots, I feel like he didn't have the fair chance. Niners is an offensive-minded team. Yo, he can't go wrong with them. He can't. He's a good quarterback, bro.
We got the best backup in the NFL.
That's a fact. That's 100. Mac Jones is the best backup. Period.
You think so?
Huh?
I like our backup. Tyrod.
I would take Jones over Tyrod. He up
Mac
there in
over
age now.
Tyrod. I'd take Mac over Tyrod.
You take Mac over Tyrod?
Oh, yeah.
I wanted us to go to Mac. Everyone was so happy we got Cooper Rush. I think he sucks.
Does.
Yeah.
Last game. No, 2 more games. No, Baltimore and Chiefs. Who y'all got? I think
Ravens.
we talked about that already. Ravens. Everybody Ravens.
Chiefs.
I got so much more to lose.
Roger Goodell.
Roger.
We're gonna find out today. He loves that Chiefs team, so we're gonna find out today if it's Goodell or the Ravens.
If the Chiefs win today, I don't want to talk about my Roger Goodell theory anymore.
I believe you. I'm with you.
Bears.
Do you see who he got for the officials today? The guy who always loves the Chiefs, that known referee guy. Come on now.
She knows the refs. That yo. It's hard to combat this stuff. I gotta get some different ammunition for this stuff, man. Bears and the Raiders.
Bears.
Caleb Williams coming off of
Caleb Williams with his fucking painted nails.
Where's that game at?
That game is in Vegas. Raiders. Yeah.
I think for football games, all that nail polish shit gotta come off. That shit makes it
minus
so.
5.5.
He said Bears. The Sunday night football game, the Green Bay Packers versus the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas or
Green
Packers.
Packers are gonna annihilate them.
Dallas defense cost me $2,600 because I thought.
Yeah, they clipped me too. Caleb Williams went crazy on them.
I thought Russ went over 200 yards the following week after the Dallas game, and he didn't go for 170. I blame the Dallas defense for making me believe that he could do it.
And this is the ultimate toilet bowl. The Jets versus the Dolphins in Miami.
Toilet bowl, bro.
Jets. By a whole
I love my Jets. We going. We
Dolphins.
Jets, bro. Jets are not gonna hurt them.
Justin Fields makes his return.
I hope Tua makes his return.
The Jets has been playing better than Miami. Like you said, we could have won 2 games. So
what was Tua? How did Tua? Tua was disrespectful. How could he say that to Cam Newton? He's like, it's easy to talk shit behind the desk. And I said, this man was the MVP of the league.
10 years ago, Cam is washed.
No, but he played though, bro. He was.
He did.
He was a good.
He's not. Cam was a let.
He's talking to him like he's talking to me or somebody. Like, what? It's crazy. All right, then the last game is this is the Cereal Bowl. Cincinnati and Denver.
Cincinnati.
That game is in Denver?
Yeah, it's in Denver. Mile High.
Denver by 10.
Yeah, if Denver don't win, it's a wrap for them.
Yeah, if Denver doesn't win, this might be a wrap for them.
They're not what we thought they were.
For real.
They got Bo Nix. I saw a thing. They got Bo Nix rated the number 31 or 32 the lowest rated quarterback in the NFL. I don't know if I agree with that, but damn, they got something to prove. We all want to see something from Denver, whether we like them or not.
Open it.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we're out of here, guys. I want to thank everybody for joining the show. This was dope. Yeah, man, another one in the books. We'll be back on Tuesday. We'll be covering Monday night football game, and then we'll kind of highlight who had the best game, who had the best performances today, and then I'll probably give the defensive player of the year, and then we'll start looking probably for we'll probably do some. You said your phone about the ring. We'll probably do some other stuff, some other rankings. Like I was saying to Drew, so guys, we're gonna start doing like your own segments. So each person will have their own segment on the show. Christy, Busy, Lou, Drew, Lou, you're always welcome to join. It was definitely great having you. So we out of here. Y'all enjoy the games for today.
Salute, y'all.
Right. Boom, boom, boom. BB had to do it to him. Cock back if a nigga front, I'ma pop that. Got straps, you don't want smoke, you better stop that. Real nigga, there's certain shit that I do not jack. Plus I got some killers on my side and they do not rap. Fake nigga, there's certain questions we do not ask. Perk make the body feel good like a hot bath. You niggas hot ass, your music stay for real. Blizz